Hollywood takes on Trump again. Samantha Bee apologizes, sort of. Plus, Ben Rhodes is here to explain it all. All this and more coming up on Insanity Tonight with Big Bad Wolf. Samantha Bee got into some hot water recently when she called Ivanka Trump, the president's daughter, a feckless on national television. Luckily for her, the hot water turned out to be more lukewarm, like her jokes, and her pale, freckled skin managed to come out completely unscathed. She did, however, issue a public apology, and like her idol Hillary Clinton, took full responsibility for her actions by blaming everyone else.
I hate that I did something to contribute to the nightmare of 24-hour news cycles that we're all white-knuckling through. I'm really sorry that I said that word, but you know what? Civility is just nice words. Maybe we should all worry a little bit more about the niceness of our actions. And look, if you are worried about the death of civility, don't sweat it. I'm a comedian.
You know, I wasn't even really offended by what she said, but referring to herself as a comedian, that's where I draw the line. Because let's be honest, they should have canceled her show a long time ago. I mean, isn't not being funny reason enough? But since Hollywood is reluctant to extinguish the careers of anyone that shares their pathological ideology, actors are now finally free to spew their love Trump's hate rhetoric all over the airwaves without fear of persecution. It's why Robert De Niro can yell "F Trump" at the Tony Awards and receive a standing ovation. Though, in fairness, they also gave one to child rapist Roman Polanski, so... But it's why Joy Behar can call Christians mentally ill and still keep her job. It's why Stephen Colbert can make homophobic jokes and still keep his job. It's why Bill Maher can call himself a house and still keep his job. It's why Roseanne can make a reference to the Planet of the Apes and still keep her... Oh, wait. No, that's right. ABC fired her within hours of her feckless tweet. Roseanne not only blamed Ambien for her impaired judgment, but she also claimed that she thought Valerie Jarrett, to whom she was referring, was actually white. Which of course is just... Wait, that's Valerie Jarrett? She's black? I thought she was Iranian. Okay, if she's black, then Sean King is black. I'm so confused. Here now to set the record straight is former Obama Deputy National Security Advisor for Strategic Communications, that's a mouthful, Ben Rhodes. Ben, maybe you can break this down for us. Sean King is black, right?
It's a lot to process.
Because some people claim that he's just pretending to be black, kind of like a Rachel Dolezal type thing.
I can't even... I mean, I can't put it into words. I don't know what the words are. I mean, it's...
Okay, thanks, Ben. We'll come back later. Look, the point is, Roseanne made a mistake. She absolutely should have known better, but she took responsibility for it, and she apologized. And Roseanne was actually sincere. Everyone else gave the non-apology apology.
I crossed the line, I regret it, and I do apologize for that.
I was raised to respect everyone's religious faith, and I fell short of that. I sincerely apologize for what I said.
Comedians, they react. And it was wrong, and I apologized. And, you know, more than that, I can't do.
I had a few choice insults for the president in return. I don't regret that.
You know, in hindsight, Roseanne probably would have been better off if she just lied about it and said her Twitter was hacked or blamed it on the Russians or something. But come on, what idiot would believe that?
A community that I support and that I deeply care about is hurting because of some despicable and truly offensive posts being attributed to me. Many of them are homophobic, discriminatory, and outright weird and hateful. I hired cybersecurity experts to see if somebody had manipulated my words or my former blog. And the reality is they have not been able to prove it. But here's what I know. I genuinely do not believe I wrote those hateful things.
Wow. So I guess the moral of the story is, if you're going to say something that you probably shouldn't, just make sure you're not a conservative. But surely Hollywood wouldn't discriminate against people for their beliefs.
It looks like Tim Allen won't be the last man standing after all. According to TV Line, ABC has officially canceled Last Man Standing after 6 seasons of the sitcom.
That was one of ABC's highest rated shows. I mean, if the C word won't get you fired and the N word won't get you fired, then Tim Allen must have said something really bad.
You went to the presidential inauguration, right?
I was invited by, we did a VIP thing for the vets and went to the Veterans Ball, and so I went to go see Democrats and Republicans. Yeah, I went to the inauguration. It was
I'm not attacking you.
You get in this town. I'm not kidding. You got to be real careful around here. You know, you get beat up. If you don't believe what everybody believes, this is like 30s Germany. I don't know what happened.
I know what happened. 2 months after that clip aired, they canceled his show. But don't worry. ABC President Channing Dungey, I think it's Dungey. Anyway, she said that Tim Allen's politics did not play a role in the decision.
Right.
You know, this whole apology thing is absolutely insane. They're so quick to forgive their own for saying terrible things, yet they demand apologies for things that don't even warrant an apology. I mean, just the other day, Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey was forced to apologize for having the audacity to eat at Chick-fil-A. I don't get it. Is that like a Sharia law thing or something? No Chick-fil-A during Gay Pride Week? You know, for a group that constantly vilifies the dogma of religion, they sure seem to be setting some pretty strict arbitrary ground rules. Luckily for the rest of us rational thinkers, we still live in a country where we're free to eat wherever we want, whenever we want, with whoever we want. What a bunch of feckless cunts. Well, that's our show. Be sure to check back soon for more lunacy. Let me know what issues you want me to cover next. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe.